Hi guys, today we're going to be talking about boiling water with stones. I have a plastic container full of water right there and I need to get it going. Before I do that, I'm going to set up my wood into a log cabin type fire lay. And then I have this laid down because right now, even though it's February and it should not be looking like this, I can actually touch the ground, it's breakup basically. So I gotta lay these down so my small fire doesn't melt the ice and die and kill itself basically. So I'm gonna set that up, get a fire going. I'm gonna put the stones on the inside of the log cabin, so I'll show you. How about that? Started working on this guy. Let me flip this around so I can see what I'm doing. I got some bark in there, cottonwood bark like I was talking about in the last video. I'm gonna fill it up a bit more, put in some grass, and then start the burning process with my bow and drill. Ooh, magic. It'll work. I got it twice in a row yesterday, so I'm pretty confident. We got some stones in the bottom of our fire lay, and then I have some prepared twigs and the tinder bundle. And what I'm going to do is, once I get a coal going, I'm going to drop it in that tinder bundle. I'm going to put the tinder bundle in there on top of the rocks, and then it's going to burn up, and I'm going to put the twigs, which I prepared, on top of that. And then I have some sticks and stuff, and a bigger pile over there. A lot of this is about preparation, and that's what I've done. Over here, you can see I've got a plastic container full of water that I cannot drink because it just came out of the creek. And I'm going to use those rocks after I heat them up, put them in there, and boil it. I may not be able to finish it today. If I can't, I'll just come back, light the fire, and we'll start from there onto the boiling. Alright, before I continue, I'm gonna squat down here so you can see me. You got this notch here. So you got to kind of see the difference here. You got one that has a way wider bottom, and this one has a lot less. What this does is it opens up the area so they can get a lot more air up into that coal, and that'll let you, or it'll allow you to get coal faster. Also, cut the edges around this so you don't get this kind of crap here. Probably drill that away anyway, but that just allows the powder to fall through a lot easier. And for me, I've noticed it's made a big difference. We have smoke, but I'm going to give it time to build up some powder for a coal before I freak out on it. Right now I'm just taking it easy, biding my time. Alright, I've got a lot of build up. Now I'm going to really I think I actually already have a coal. Oh yeah, we already have a coal. Alright, so that's excellent. I'm gonna pinch it down, roll this onto it. Flipping it because I don't like the angle. Again. Very gently. Here we go, we got fire. Alright. I'm going to put this down in here. Open this up a bit more so it gets some burning on. Yeah, get some burn on. I'm going to put that bundle of sticks right on top of it. Whew. Now it gets me. Beautiful little fire. Freaking awesome. Finally got a good shot of it, I think. Now I'm just going to keep this fire going and then keep those rocks up nice and good. That was cottonwood, by the way. Stuff works so well, so much better than the birch. I cannot begin to describe my impressedness with it. I love cottonwood now. Like I said in the last video, I didn't like it. Thought it was a trash tree, but no, not only is it good for making tinder bundles, but it's also good for making the bow and the drill, so that's going to be something I look for every time I go to do primitive fire in Alaska anyway. I haven't done primitive fire anywhere else, but I know that in Washington I'd go for a cedar tree, because you get the same two properties. You get great stringy bark that you can make a bird's nest out of, and then stuff that you can really get a bone drill going with. So I'm going to let this heat up and then I'll show you the good spot later, once we got a good fire going. On to sapling, now my pliers. First step is I got to find my rocks deep within the bowels of the fire. Well heated by now. Okay, so rock numero uno. A hard time getting a hold of numero dos here. Numero dos. Gotta get this third one in quick. Darn, it's not hot enough. I don't have any more rocks. Well, shoot. Ugh, nasty, nasty, nasty. I'll have to revisit this. Looks like we're right there though. Nice and warm. Yeah, I'll have to come back with more rocks. I don't have enough time today to do that again. But you'll see that in about 2 seconds. For me, it'll take a few hours. Alright, hey guys, it's been a couple days, but I put in some upgrades. We got a lot of rocks over here now, and I'm going to get this fire going and just do the same thing again. And this time, we're not going to fail because I made sure we have quite a few rocks. So, let's get to it. I'm going to do my first burn, and then after I get the first burn in, I'm going to notch it up, and we'll work on getting the coal out of it. So, here we go. Alright, first burn's done. Woo-wee. It's one hot little sucker. Now I'm going to notch it up. Before I get into the notching, some of you may be asking why I take my shoe off every time I go to do this. And it's because when I walk around with my boots on the ground, boots on the ground. And anyway, you get water and stuff all over your boots. So if I just put my boot on there, flat on the bottom, I'd be getting it wet. And with cottonwood and other woods, maybe less so than cottonwood, but cottonwood's like a sponge, like I said. So water would just go right to my notch, and it would ruin me. So that's why I do it. I pull out my shoe. My foot is not so sweaty, hopefully, and then it doesn't get the notch wet over time. Or if I need to flip it, let's say I run out of space, I flip it over, and then there's this big boot print there, and it's all wet. I can't do anything with that. So that's why. On to the notching. Woo! Man, I'm getting it every time now. I put a lot of practice in since my last channel, which, you guys may not know I had a separate YouTube channel, and I did a lot of failing on that channel. And on top of that, I got messed up kind of by Google. They updated or something, and it split my channel into two, so I had to update both of them. So now I'm restarting it and having a bit more of a refined vision and hoping to do everything right the first time on this. Hey, Doggy. Hey, Doggy, you're so excited for fire. Oh, yes, you are. Oh, man. All right, you can relax. But anyway, I've put a lot of practice in with this and a lot of research, so it's paying off and I'm loving it. Oh, wow. Got a few pieces of ice in here. Go get it. Go get it. Hopefully we can get this. It's very cold water, obviously. The ice growing in it. I don't want to get it out of the camera. But leave it. I don't need dog slobber in my water. cow, it's just hot putting my finger over the fire. Can't imagine being in it. Those rocks. Better work today. Watch out. Come here. Stay. Shoot, shoot. Woo. Wicked noises. Almost. Una más. Alright, let me bring this camera over real quick. We got it boiling. Ooh, there you go. It's actually melting it because it's so hot. Oh yeah, we got a good boil going on. I'm gonna take and leave it. Whew. That's good stuff right there, folks. Boiling water with rocks. And look at it go, too. Keep on going. That rock is still dry on the top. Looks like it's going to boil long enough for me to disinfect it too. Before I end this video, I want to pass on Phil's challenge to anyone out there on YouTube watching this. If you're a woodsman, a bushcrafter, or simply love the mountains, then I challenge you to Phil's challenge. The challenge is to make fire primitively, with sticks, using a fire plow or any other technique, and then boiling water with rocks in a plastic container of some kind, or something that you cannot boil in. So there you have it. That's Phil's challenge. Go ahead and see if you can complete it, and if you can, leave a link to your video in my comments. Thanks. God bless.